Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I got more motivation to make a video. Well, I did it. So, here's what we need. A 22 fluid ounce can, and then you would need all this stuff. Now you do need two holes. One here and one here. About 90 degrees. I didn't really measure it, so it's like about less than 90. I don't know if you can see that. You can't see that. It doesn't really matter. What you do need though is insulated washers, or I'm guessing these are like spacers or something. And the main component is this guy, but we'll come to this later. There we go. There you have it. This is all you need. One long bolt, a nut to go with it, and 3 insulated washers. Now how this will work is we're gonna put a wire in here, and through the wire is gonna be these contacts like that. So it's gonna be like a light bulb, except you have a positive here and a negative here. That's it. And the reason you have insulated washers or spacers is so it doesn't touch the can and short to that. Now you might be wondering, how is it blinds? Well, here's the funny part. It blinds people, but safely. Because I'm gonna put... Okay, so here's what you do. You put one washer on here. Okay, so here's what you do. You put one washer on here. Actually, why not make it 2? You put 2 washers on here. Then you into the can. And then you somehow make that go through the designated holes all the way at the bottom. The reason I made it aluminum is so it'll be easier just spread out everywhere. We don't need that. We need it to be like a flashlight or a laser. More like a flashlight though, because we're going to be pumping in almost a kilojoule of energy. Now you might be wondering, how is this gonna give you a kilojoule? Well, it's not. This is like a couple of joules of energy. It's not like, it's nothing anything to be like, oh, yeah, light work. No, this is kid stuff. This is toy stuff. Don't play with it though, but this is like toy stuff. Yeah. Now, what I have, I'll show you later. Now the main thing is not to rip the can. That would be tragic. Hopefully I didn't damage it too much. And there you have it. You see those 2? You see the 2 washers? You put the wires through it, and then you just put a plus and minus, and then point it in the direction, and boom! Safely. Now how do I show you this? After you stuck a screwdriver through, you just pry open and hope you didn't damage any electronics. Yeah, you just like pry it. That's all you gotta do. Okie dokie. Now that you've pried this open, just pull it apart. It should come out in like 40,000 pieces. Now, the main thing you need is this battery and the circuit board. The battery likes to run away, so keep that in check. Now these plastic pieces, throw them away. I've got no trash can around, so just the floor. Now, here's the thing. This little capacitor here, I'm not going to do a lot of fact checking because I don't particularly care and I can just write it right here. Can store about 1 to 3 joules of energy. It's not that, you know, it's not that glamorous, but you know, if you put this in, I'm assuming this is the right way, I'm hoping it is. Now if you put this in, and then I believe if you short the contacts right here, it's gonna get charged up. That's the trigger. this will get it charged up. I'm joking. The battery's dead. Let me get a new battery. Okay, I got a new battery, and I pressed the contacts right here. This copper contact. Now, the LED should light up, and let me see if it does. As you can see, the LED is lit up very, very small amount. Let me see if pressing it even more. There we go. Very nice. So now we can short these two little prongs together, and then it's gonna go like this. And that's how we do it. But instead of a flash, we have a wire. So as you can see, well, as you can or can't see, there's a wire in here. Well, it's exactly the size of this one. I have many, many strands of these wires because I just cut up a random cable that I had. So I extended this, just being the positive and negative from the capacitor, and I got a new battery. So all I'm gonna do is put up one lead of this capacitor to one of these probes. It's not really gonna matter. It's only 330 volts at a very, very low current, so that's fine. Dealio here is that wire should explode. It's probably not going to because of such small capacitor, but it could surprise me. So I'm gonna start to charge it up, and hopefully this works. I guess you see the red light flashing somewhat. So if I just 3, 2, 1. Okay. That didn't work. Obviously. Now, the best way you would do this is both the positive and negative both contact at the same time. Now I don't have two switches. What I do have is a more powerful capacitor. Now I did take apart a defibrillator before, so I do have a 100 and I believe 96 microfarad 3000 to 2300 volt capacitor. It's this guy right here. It is a little more powerful than this 6 joule one. I don't know how much powerful, but I know it's a little bit more. And as you can see, the size difference between the entire circuit and just this capacitor. So I'm going to take this capacitor out of this apparatus here and just put it in line with this and just charge it up as much as I can. Okay, that should charge it up. Now, the energy in this battery, or in this AAA battery, is probably enough to charge this entire thing up. I don't know how many joules is in this. I'm probably gonna put it like bottom right here. Let's see. Now don't do this. I am holding it with the positive in one hand and the negative in the other. Don't do that. I'm just doing this for demonstration purposes. Alright, 3, 2, 1. The wire blew up. Yippee! I don't know if you see it. There's no wire. You probably don't see it. I'm gonna have to replay the footage. So yeah, that worked. So I don't know how many joules of energy in here, combined with the joules of energy in the small capacitor, broke the wire through. So now, let's make it a little more powerful. Alright, it's time to set it up. Alright, it is now almost 4 o'clock in the morning. I got a little bit sidetracked, but there's a little bit more wire in there, and I found a couple wires. I'm gonna wire 2 more capacitors basically. So I have this big one, this small one, and I have, I think, 4 or 5 more just wired up in parallel. So it's going to be this plus that plus 4 or 5 more. So it'll be like 6.5, 12, around 30 joules of these small ones, and the big one I have no idea. The total will just be in the bottom right. But yeah, I am tired, so let's do it. I wonder what my neighbors are up to. Oh.